On January 1st, 2009, Avondale Lumber adopted the dollar value LIFO inventory method. The inventory value for its one inventory pool on this date was $260,000. An internally generated cost index is used to convert ending inventory to base year. Year-end inventories at year-end costs and cost indexes for its one inventory pool appear in the table below, and we're asked to calculate inventory amounts at the end of each year. First, we calculate the ending inventory at the base year cost, and the base year is January 1st, 2009, so we take $260,000 divided by 1, and we determine that the inventory at the base year cost is the $260,000, which is the inventory value on January 1st, 2009, and again we're using just one inventory pool. Okay, now at the end of 12/31/09, we know we had inventory at year-end cost of $340,000, but with a cost index of 1.02, we divide 340 divided by 1.02 to come up with ending inventory at a base year cost of $333,333. Now, when we compare the ending inventory at base year cost to the inventory layer at the base year cost from the year before, we see that we've had an increase in our layer of $73,333. That's our increase in layer for 2009. So the inventory layer is converted to cost. We multiply the original inventory layer of $260,000 times a cost index of 1.0, and then we add to it the $73,333 inventory layer at the base year cost, and we multiply that times the cost index for 2009 of 1.02. When we add the $260,000 inventory layer converted to cost for the base year to the $74,800 new inventory layer we converted for what we added in 2009, we come up with ending inventory at a dollar value layer cost equal to $334,800. Okay, in 2010, we end the year at $350,000 in inventory. We had a cost index of 1.06, so when we divide 350,000 divided by 1.06, we see that our inventory at the base year cost is $330,189. Now this is actually a lower base year cost than at the end of the year in 2009. So when that happens, we recompute the base year cost of the prior year. Okay, so what we do is we compare the $330,189 to the $260,000 of the base year, and that difference becomes $70,189, and that becomes our new base year increment for 2009. And we're doing that because the 2010 value divided by the cost index fell below the 2009, so we recompute the prior year's index. Then we multiply across 260,000 times 1 for the first original layer, then the second layer becomes the $70,189 layer we just calculated, times last year's cost index of 1.02. So it becomes $71,593, and our ending inventory using dollar value LIFO cost is $331,593. Okay, now we look at the end of the year 2011, and we see that we ended the year at $400,000 in inventory. We divide it by the new cost index, and we come up with an ending inventory at a base year cost of $373,832. Since that amount increases the inventory over the prior year base cost, which was $330,189, we know we have a new inventory layer to add at the base year costs. And the difference between the $373,832 ending inventory at base year cost for the year ended 2011 and the $330,189 ending inventory at base year cost at the end of the year for 2010, that difference is $43,643. So we add that as a new inventory layer for the current year. Alright, so then to compute the inventory layers and to come up with the final ending inventory dollar value LIFO cost, we start off by adding the $260,000 times the base layer of 1.0. Then we use the $70,189 that we calculated last year using the revised base for 2009, and that's $70,189 times 1.02, which gets us $71,593. And then finally we take that new layer and add it in, the $43,643 times the latest cost index of 1.07, and that comes up to $46,693. Then we add those three numbers together, the $260,000, the $71,593, and the $46,698, and we come up with $378,291 as our ending inventory dollar value LIFO cost. Next we take a look at the inventory for the end of year 2012. And I'm running out of screen real estate, so you notice that part of the problem has gone away, but I've kept the critical information we need to solve the inventory problem for 2012. Okay, now we had inventory at $430,000 and the new cost index is 1.1. So we divide 430,000 divided by 1.1 and we see the inventory cost at the base year cost is $390,909. Now that amount is higher than the ending inventory base year cost as of the prior year, so we know we've got another layer to add. And the difference between the 390 and I'm rounding now, the 390.9 thousand and the 373.8 is 17,000.1. In fact, the actual number is 17,077, which you see is the last layer we're adding under the inventory layers at the base year cost. Alright, so we add that layer times 1.10, which equals 18,785, and then we add that to the other layers we computed the prior year at 12/31/11, and now we come up with a new ending inventory dollar value LIFO cost value equal to $397,076. And that takes care of this problem, everyone. Thank you.